Hey folks, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. We're excited to have you join us. Today, we're going to go visit our friends at Hop Butcher for the World out of Chicago, Illinois, and we're going to have their grid. Stick around, it should be an interesting one.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we're drinking and reviewing. There's Andy in the attic. There's Jay. I am Ben. Andy, before we get started, what is Atticus doing over your right shoulder?
Having a good time.
He's just hanging out?
Yeah, just like...
No, he's saying touchdown.
Yeah, hey, it could be.
It's football season. Come on, man. He's doing his Lane Kiffin impression.
All right.
He's happy spooky season's here.
All right. What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
We're going to have Grid. It's from Hop Butcher for the World.
And not too soon with my can.
Oh, no,
it's fine
for you. This is
Look, mine just opened beautifully and is spewing all over the place.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No spewage for me. So.
I'm wearing mine.
Is it squishy?
No. It wasn't.
Look at you, Ben. Showing off. I got all that foam.
I got a little foamage.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I'm the one that picked it up and mailed it.
Indeed. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
That's interesting. One more sip. Here we go. Before I go off. Grid is an American Pale Ale. 5.75%, I believe. That's what I read proper. Let's see. Made with Citra and Mosaic hops. Tasting notes: bright, citrus, pleasant, dank, tropical fruit.
Pleasant dank, you say?
Because that's what they wrote on.
I saw it.
And
pleasant dank though. Is that I've never heard that term before.
Well, I don't know if pleasant and dank were meant to be in the same. You have bright, you have citrus, you have pleasant, you have dank. And you see how tropical fruit are all in the one. Pleasant, dank, bright, citrus. I don't know. Hey, some dank is pleasant.
Okay. You say so.
That is all I could find about the beer.
So the double grid that they have
do tell.
Is actually an award winner. So it's one, if you look on the Untapped, it's got a little medal beside it. Or I think it got either a gold or a bronze.
Interesting.
Well,
so I assume this would be the little sister of since it's double.
Or maybe the original.
Right. The OG.
So, Hop Butcher for the World, a brewery out of Chicago, Illinois. It's a microbrewery founded in 2014. The name, when we've done at least one. Have we done two or just the one?
I was going to look really fast. You go ahead.
Pretty sure it's the one live from Chicago.
Yeah. The name is based on the poem Chicago by Carl Sandburg, if you remember, Hog Butcher for the World. Well, the name is, the name of the poem is Chicago by Carl, and it goes like this. The lyric: hog butcher for the world, tool maker, stacker of wheat, player with railroads, and the nation's freight handler. Stormy, husky, brawling, city of the big shoulders. Hog butcher was given that reference due to the huge meatpacking industry at the Union stockyards, which eventually closed in 1971. They supplied much of the world's pork. And the founders, lovers of craft beer, and then they started into professional, or full-time brewing, and that's how they got started.
Yep. So Live from Chicago was the only one we had, and it was 2+ years ago or so. So it's been a while since we've been there. Unfortunately, we started carrying them in North Alabama, and that's how I got access to this one and a handful of others that I've had over the last month or two. So I was excited to see that we're getting them down here in North Alabama, because they're one of the top breweries up in that area. So if you look at their community awards on Untapped, they've got quite a bit. They're up in the 30 or 40 range.
Yeah, I know our buddies Mike and Dan over at FLX Beer Reviews they've reviewed a lot of Hop Butcher, just because they can get a lot of it.
Well, they started in 2014 under the name of South Flute Brewing Company, and then rebranded in 2016 to Hop Butcher for the World to better capture their Chicago identity and to avoid trademark conflicts.
Always a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jay, have you had this one then?
I did not. I only picked up 3.
Gotcha. Well, I'll jump in and go first. I'm not going to let Jay go first every time, just most of the time. So my first question is, why don't we call these APAs? I mean, I don't hear anybody ever say I'm having an APA.
Start the trend, Ben. Start the trend.
Because this is America.
Yeah.
We have to brand everything as American. That's why we don't say, oh, it's an IPA, but, India. No. We've got to have that patriotic nod to our beer.
There you go. Like your own
but, hey, I'm all for APAs.
Yeah. Well, we don't say IPAs.
So. We could say IPA. Because we say DIPA. Why not IPA? Oh, you could say APA. APA. Better for you.
So, that aside,
pronunciation on the second A. Aha.
I think this one is. I think the citrus
needs to change.
All right, where's the mute button on Andy's? Yeah. I think the citrus is what I get the most on this one. I do get a little bit of a dank, but maybe it is pleasant because it's not so bad. It's not, yeah, it's nice. So, but citrus, and then I guess a little bit of tropical, are what come through on this. I scoffed a little bit at the bright when you first mentioned it, but the more I drink it, I think that fits actually.
Was it an internal scoff?
Yeah, no, I think it was.
It wasn't a Bugs Bunny scoff.
So anyway, I think this one it's good actually. I really like this one. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's quite tasty and flavorful. Andy, what do you think? Since you can't shut up over there,
Ben, I agree with you. Although I did not scoff at it one bit. I think it's very true to the description. It is pleasant, is bright, it's open and citrusy. I would add it is close to crushable. It is very easy to drink, and it could go quickly. I agree. 8.0 is a favorable score. So, boom, there with you.
Jay,
I'll shut up for you, Ben.
I don't believe it.
Well, the first sip or two I had really was my fault because I had all that foam. So to me, it tasted flat at first. But once I got to the beer and started taking it in, you're exactly right. It hits all of the description. They did a great job with the tasting notes and describing the beer. I don't know that I go as far as really a dank. I mean, there's not a lot of dank to it. It's bright and it's tropical. Yeah, I would go with you on Crushable too, Andy. I mean, this is what 5.75 or something along those lines. So it's close to that level. It's really good. I've been very impressed with Hop Butcher. They do some great beer. So I enjoy getting the stuff that they have here when I run by the store. So I'm going to go with an 8 too. Like it.
Say good job on the kind of abstract can art of creating a city grid in that way. So
Yeah, it lists the artist, Dan Grzeka.
Yeah, they have some really cool can art on most of their cans. A couple that I've had lately, I had one that was like a snorkel daydream or something like that, and it had a crane with a guy on a snorkel and all sorts of things.
kind of reminds me of like 90s grunge and alternative counterculture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Can art's a seller, man.
That is easy math that even the three of us can do without a calculator. That's going to be an 8.0 for the Grid APA from Hop Butcher for the world. So definitely one that if you have seen in the wild, you need to go out and grab and give it a shot and let us know what you think about it. We'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments, or we'd especially love to hear your thoughts in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It's a chat room, and there is a link down below for that, so you can grab it and join us. Jump right in. We have some other links for some Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Patreon, and a few other things down below. So check all that out. Appreciate you checking out this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. And we would definitely appreciate that feedback. For Andy in the attic, sidekick Atticus, Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.